Hey guys, this story happened to a group of friends who decided to visit a picnic spot, a place that wasn't on any official map, but still showed up online. Ethan and his three friends drove out late in the afternoon. The location was deep inside a forest, far away from the city. At first, everything felt normal. They laughed, set up their food, took pictures, just like any other trip. But after a while, Ethan noticed something strange. No matter where they walked, there was always the same wooden bench facing them. At first, he ignored it. Maybe there were multiple benches. But Ryan said something that made everyone stop. "Wasn't this bench behind us a minute ago?" No one answered, because deep down, they all felt it. Something wasn't right. As the sun went down, the atmosphere changed. The air became still. No birds, no insects, just silence. Then, a swing nearby started moving, slowly, back and forth. There was no wind. Lisa whispered, "Do you guys see that?" No one laughed this time. They decided to leave immediately, but when they tried to head back, they ended up in the same spot. The same table, the same bench, the same swing. Ryan frowned. "Did we just walk in a circle?" Ethan shook his head. "No, we walked straight." They tried again, different direction, same result. Again and again, the place wasn't letting them leave. Night had fallen, and the forest felt heavier. Then, they heard something, a faint sound, like someone trying not to laugh. It wasn't coming from one direction. It was everywhere. Ethan turned on his flashlight and pointed it toward the bench. This time, it wasn't empty. Something was sitting there, a dark figure, completely still, watching them. "Run," Ethan whispered. They all started running, branches snapping under their feet, breathing heavy. But then, they heard footsteps behind them, more than just theirs, like multiple people were chasing them. Ethan turned around. There was no one there, but the footsteps didn't stop. Suddenly, Ryan tripped. "Help me," he screamed. Ethan ran back to him, grabbed his arm, but Ryan stopped moving, completely still. His eyes locked onto Ethan, and then, in a voice that didn't sound like his own, "Don't leave." Ethan froze. That wasn't Ryan. He let go, stepped back, and in the next second, Ryan was gone. Just gone. Only footprints remained, slowly fading into the ground. Now only Ethan and Lisa were left. Neither of them spoke. Then Ethan noticed something. On the ground, their shadows. There were three, but only two of them. Lisa saw it too. "Ethan," she whispered, "don't move." The third shadow was standing between them, and it was moving on its own. Morning finally came. Light returned, and suddenly, they saw the road. They didn't look back. They ran, all the way out of the forest. When they reached the city, only two of them remained. Ryan was never found. Search teams went back. They found nothing. No footprints. No signs. Nothing. The case was closed. That night, Ethan was lying in his room, trying to forget everything, trying to believe it was just fear, just confusion, just anything but real. Then he noticed something. On his wall, his shadow, and right next to it, another one, slowly moving. Even when he wasn't. Some places don't trap you there. They follow you back. This happened to a man named Daniel. On a night, he should have just gone home early. It was around 12:40 a.m. Daniel had just missed his train. The station was almost empty. Only one other man stood at the far end of the platform, completely still, staring at the tracks. Daniel walked closer and asked, "Do you know when the next train is coming?" No response. The man didn't even move. Daniel shrugged it off and sat on a bench. A few minutes passed. Then, a train slowly pulled into the station. No announcement. No display. Nothing. The doors opened. Inside, silence. Daniel hesitated, but he was tired. He just wanted to get home. So he stepped inside. There were only a few passengers, scattered, heads down. No one looked at him. The train started moving. At first, everything felt normal, until Daniel realized no one was moving at all, not even slightly. He looked closer at the person across from him. Their face was hidden in shadow. Daniel leaned forward, trying to see. The lights flickered. For 1 second, darkness. Then, the lights came back, and everyone was looking at him. All at once, Daniel's heart started racing. "Hello?" he said. No one answered, just staring. The train suddenly stopped. The doors opened. There was no station name, just an empty platform. Cold air rushed in. Then a voice. "Get off." It didn't come from a speaker. It came from inside the train. Daniel didn't think. He got up and stepped out. As soon as he did, he turned back. The train was empty, completely empty. The doors closed, and it left, without a sound. Now Daniel stood alone. The platform looked abandoned. No lights, no signs, just darkness. Then, he saw someone. At the far end, the same man from before, standing still. Daniel slowly walked toward him. "How did you get here?" he asked. The man slowly turned his head, and Daniel froze. The face had no features, just smooth, blank skin. Then it spoke. "The train you took wasn't yours." Daniel stepped back. His breathing got heavy. Then he noticed something worse. There were no shadows. Not his, not the man's. Daniel turned and ran. But the platform didn't end. It repeated, over and over. Same bench, same pole, same darkness. He was trapped. Then, another train appeared. Slower, darker. It stopped in front of him. The doors opened. Inside, complete black. No light. Then a voice whispered, "This one is yours." Daniel tried to move, but he couldn't. Something was pulling him, step by step, into the train. The doors shut, and it started moving. This time, there was no outside, no stations, no world, just darkness. Authorities checked the CCTV footage. They saw Daniel standing on the platform, waiting. Then suddenly, he walked forward, as if entering something invisible, and disappeared. No train, no door, nothing. Some trains don't take you home. They take you where you were never meant to go. This story is about a man named Ryan who visited a hotel room he shouldn't have gone to. Ryan was on a business trip. The city was quiet. The hotel looked old and run down. At the front desk, an elderly man handed him a key. "Room 214, he said without sounding serious. Ryan laughed when he heard it, satisfied with the room. He unpacked a bag, took a shower, and went to bed at 1:30 a.m. He woke up with a sound,